people are omnivores, like I said. Even dietitians and nutritionists will tell you humans are omnivores by nature. You guys it's okay to be vegan. I never said it's not a bad thing. And again, we're gonna go circle this back. And I said morality and ethics are subjective. And it's cool. I don't think it's cool to like farm humans, and not every animal should be farmed, but that's just I'm just a small little, pebble in the pond.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, no worries.
So
What's the second question?
other animals are killing each other to survive, right?
Yeah.
Why should we go vegan when animals are eating each other?
Yeah, so
so we should be sorry about animals, but animals don't gotta be sorry for themselves. It's a part of their life.
Yeah. So animals do a lot of horrific things, including they rape each other, they kill their infants.
Yeah,
so
same as humans. Same as humans.
Yeah, so I would
right?
say, perfect. So I would ask you, do you think that humans killing infants is justified because other animals kill their infants?
Well, it's a part of life.
I know it's a part of life, but I'm asking you, in your view, do you think that it's right for humans to kill their infants because lions kill their infants?
Yeah.
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 You think humans killing their infants is justified?
What I heard at stage 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we're not asking what you heard on stage 2. We're asking what you think.
Before we talk about animal rights, I think we should talk about human rights, because if you think that humans killing their kids is justified,
that's what I pointed out at stage 2 when I was talking.
Wait.
I said, so we're just talking about animals. Why don't we talk about humans?
I mean, listen, the way that I do my activism is when someone starts to say something like a human mom killing their baby is justified, I immediately stop talking about animal rights, because if you don't think that humans should have rights, then we should talk about that first, because I'm probably going to have a hard time getting you to think animals should have rights if you don't think humans should have rights. So, I mean, do you really think that a mom killing their kid? What?
let me tell you something.
Okay, sure.
So nature didn't give humans animals right. In nature, you don't have rights. It's just survival. It's a wildlife, right?
Yes.
So, you think humans have rights and animals don't have rights? We all have rights, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
They all have rights. Yeah.
But if an animal kills a human can kill an animal too.
In self-defense, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in self-defense, yes.
It's self-defense. You can't call that self-defense because a lion can kill you, so they can feed up themselves.
But the reasoning is bad is because animals also commit rape. They kill their infants, but we don't use those actions as justification. Yeah, we're not saying that it's right for us to do so because they do so. You understand?
Yeah, but this is the cycle of life. This is nature.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, but this is the cycle of life. This is nature.
So, are you okay with that or not?
Just because I'm not okay with it, I can't put that same thing on different regions, different cultures, different countries.
Yeah. We're just talking about your ethical system, not anybody else's, just yours.
Just because it's my ethical system doesn't mean I have the right to impose that on anyone else.
We're not talking about whether or not your ethical system gives you the right to impose your ethical system on other people. I'm just asking about your own ethical system, and if your own ethical system says that you ought to be vegan. That we don't need to talk about, whether I have the right to tell other people to be vegan. We're just asking you right now if, according to your ethical system, you should be vegan. That's what I'm trying to figure out. You understand?
Go ahead, brother. I'm listening.
Yeah, so I'm just asking you if you have a moral issue with what you support when you buy animal products, which is, by the way, raising, exploiting, and killing animals for food.
You know what? I support it. If it's, I would support it.
You think it's ethical?
Yes. It's for farming, yes. To eat,
sure.
yes.
Okay.
Go ahead. For nutritional value, yes, brother.
Okay, great. So you said that it's ethical in the animal case, but it's not ethical in the human case if we were to do these things to humans. So now I want to ask you, what is the morally relevant difference between humans and animals such that it is ethical to kill animals for food, but not humans?
Wait, say that again?
I'm asking you, what is the morally relevant difference between humans and animals? Because you said it was okay to kill humans for food, or you said it was okay to kill animals for food, but not humans. So what is the morally relevant difference? Like, what do animals have that makes it okay to kill them for food, which, say, humans don't have? I'm asking you, what differentiates them?
No, nothing differentiates us.
Nothing?
No, not much. We assume so much because we're human beings. That's our ego part, but...
Well, I'm asking you why you view it as right to kill animals for food, but not humans. So what that indicates is that there is a difference between them that's influencing your differential attitude towards both of them. So, I mean,
you don't
eat
humans, my dude. It's not like I eat you. I'm not gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat a lamb or a certain animal. And I'm not gonna.
So the difference is because they're. Yeah. So the difference is just like species. Is that what?
Yeah, species eat other. Yes. Go ahead. Yes.
So the reason it is ethical to kill animals for food is because they're not human. One of the reasons.
No, it's in our genetic, evolutionary diet since we were cavemen to be omnivores, to eat both plants and animals and fruits.
Okay. So the reason that it's ethical to kill animals for food.
And ask any nutritionist or doctor, they'll tell you that.
Right. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. So the reason it's okay to kill animals for food is because we've been doing it in history. It's been happening for a long period of time. Is that a good capture of your view?
I like how you paint these questions, put them in this lane. But like I said, it was very complex. There's a lot of factors. But to answer your question, sure, it's okay to eat animals to eat. Yes.
Because evolutionarily,
there's a long, complex history, but yes, brother.
Well, to be clear, I'm asking what the reason is that doesn't exist in the human context, what differentiates them. So, presumably,
we've been doing it. We've done it to each other, anyways. Even if I don't believe it's right.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say now.
I'm not going to eat a person for survival.
Humans,
depends. People would eat other people. It depends. It's very straw man. But no, I don't think it's very right. No matter what, I don't think I'm equal to certain animals or not. I think there's a hierarchy, my man. If that's where you're trying to get out of me to say, there is levels to this.
No,
I don't think Danny's trying to.
I'm gonna be
just to intervene. I don't think Danny's trying to get at you in any way at all. He's not. He's not trying to get you into a corner. He's just trying to understand where you're coming from and understand how you view these issues. And so, I think I understand that you feel like he's trying to push you, which is why you feel more, reluctant to answer the questions. But he's just trying to understand how you decide what's right or wrong, so he can show you why he feels differently and try to meet you where you are. That's all that's trying to happen here. It's not he's not trying to own you or something,
Yeah, I'm just trying to to figure out why you have a different attitude to humans compared to animals, because you literally, when I gave you the questions, you said that it was okay to farm and eat animals but not farm and eat humans. So I just ask you, what is the difference between humans and animals that justifies that differential treatment. And then you said that
there's a lot. Depends what animal. Go ahead.
Okay, well, you said the reason was because you've been eating animals through our evolutionary process, and it's been a thing for a while. Yeah. So what I would just ask you now that we've gotten to that point is, if there was evidence that humans evolved actually eating each other, would you then consider it ethical to farm and eat humans? And this is just a consistency test, because like I'm asking you again, what is it that makes it ethical to eat animals? And if that's what it is, and we apply that to humans, you should consider it ethical to eat humans. So I'm just trying to see if you're consistent in the way you morally differentiate between humans and animals. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're trying to ask me.
Yeah, it's just a logic test. It's like it's just seeing if you're consistent in your morals. Just to give you an easy way to think of this too. Some people might say that the reason it's okay to kill animals for food, but not humans, is because animals aren't smart enough to talk. And then what I would say is, okay, so what if there was
animals have communication ways.
Okay, to talk like humans do. Okay, so I would just say, okay, so what if there was a mute human being? Is it okay to kill them, or a severely disabled human being who can't talk? Like that's the way that I'm going about this. I'm just giving you a sort of like a logic test and seeing if you're consistent. So to put the question forward again, if there was evidence that humans evolved to eat each other, and it happened to the same degree that humans ate other animals in our evolutionary process, would you consider it ethical to farm and raise humans for food in the way that we are doing so with animals today?
I still don't think it's ethical to kill humans, but I don't consider them both to be completely equal all the way. Depends on what animal species, but I said,
I asked you what the morally relevant difference was. You gave me it. I applied the morally relevant difference to humans, and you're still saying it's wrong. So what that says to me is, I mean, unless there's more differences, like we can keep going with the logic test.
This is super abstract. It's subjective.
It's just me giving you a basic consistency test to see if
I'm not going to consider the life of an anchovy to the life of a chimp or a certain species of apes. I mean, there is differences.
So there's more. So you're implying that now that there's more differences. So what else besides the evolutionary reason justifies the differential treatment? Is it like intelligence?
Conversations are not productive. No, there's even levels of differences of intelligence between ourselves or species. Like humans are that type of animal, and we're circling all this back and forth. People are omnivores, like I said. Even dietitians and nutritionists will tell you humans are omnivores by nature. You guys it's okay to be vegan. I never said it's not a bad thing. And again, we're gonna go circle this back. And I said morality and ethics are subjective, and it's cool. I don't think it's cool to farm humans, and not every animal should be farmed. But that's just I'm just a small little pebble in the pond.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Dude, even vegans don't get your weird, stupid wannabe sense of irony here. Who is your audience? Nobody gets these dumb jokes. Dude, even vegans don't get your weird,